Hey y'all, it's your boy John Atallah. I actually have the day off work today so I can record a full day of eating video for you guys so you can see what I eat in a day on my current bulk. So if you would like more gains as well, consider subscribing as I release fitness content multiple times a week in short form and long video form. So let's get to the morning weigh-in. So let's see the morning weigh-in. No, scale's dead. Poor guy. Alright, let's try again. Almost 184. So guys, this is me. I did the morning duties as usual. I had a cup of coffee, so nothing else is inside of me. I did not get a pump. This is literally just how I wake up and roll out of bed with nothing inside of me. I don't know bodybuilding poses, so I'm just trying my best in this video. But feeling pretty good. I'm definitely a little heavier than at the beginning of the year. I'm still sticking with my bulk, slowly increasing calories, although I'm definitely have been stagnating the past month. I haven't actually tracked my macros or calories in a long time, so this should be interesting for me as well to see where I'm at. At this point in my life, guys, I'm really more of an intuitive eater. I know if I need to eat more or less, depending on my goals. You know, I track calories for a long time strictly, so I have a good general idea where I'm usually at and how to self-regulate for my goals. So for breakfast, I usually have this breakfast sandwich bagel I make. I have a short on that if you're interested. And then I have a banana and peanut butter for a little more fat and protein and carbs. I do walk a lot at work usually, so I'm pretty carb heavy in my diet because I walk anywhere from like 10,000 to 30,000 steps a day at the hospital I work at. So having high carbs in my diet is necessary for me. So the sandwich alone has 25 grams of protein, 46 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat, 6 grams of fiber, and 370 calories in total. Combine that with the banana and peanut butter, I'm getting 33 grams of protein, 81 grams of carbs, 33 grams of fat, 11 grams of fiber, and 660 calories. So the way I usually do lunch and dinner is I eat dinner with my mother every night, and whatever was left over for dinner I just take for lunch. And right now she is Russian Orthodox, so it is vegan right now. So most of my dinners are vegan with her right now. Luckily today I have some lentil soup, so it's higher in protein. Let's say it's a lower protein meal. I'm not Russian Orthodox, so I'll add some eggs in it, add some cheeses, add some higher protein things, so I can still eat dinner with my mom. So I'm not a bodybuilder, guys, so some of my meals might be lower protein compared to what you usually see on YouTube, but I value having dinner with my mom more than I value, you know, maybe having 2% better gains. You know, what are we going to prioritize in our life? Having a little bit more muscle or building relationships with other people? So for me, you know, I'm having 1.5 cups of lentil soup for a smaller lunch. I'm going to have some crackers, and I'll put the macros on the screen because I don't know how many crackers I'm going to eat just yet. I'm not counting this stuff out, you know. Track your calories in the beginning, but once you have a general idea of how much you're eating, you can loosen up and not track as much. It should take up your mental space in the beginning, but it doesn't have to be your life forever. Maybe 1, 2, 3 months you track every single thing, and then when you have an idea of, you know, what's in a cup of lentil soup, what's in, you know, 4 or 5 crackers, then you can start to loosen up. And then, you know, maybe you gain a little more weight than you want, then track again and see where you're at. And then once you learn how to maintain, it'll be a lot easier. So I ended up eating 4 crackers with my lentil soup. So let's see what the total macros are. It was 325 calories, 6 grams of fat, 51 grams of carbs, 7.5 grams of fiber, and 14.5 grams of protein. You guys remember, a lot of these nutrition labels lie. They're allowed to be off by a certain percentage. And for the lentil soup, I just estimated this based on a progressive lentil soup. So these are all estimations. So again, that's why it's good to learn how to self-regulate. And if you want to gain weight, if you're not seeing weight gained on the scale on an average every week, you know, every 2 weeks, you need to start eating more. And if you want to lose weight and you're not seeing weight loss, you need to cut some more calories or add some more cardio. Like I said, all these things are estimations. So even if you're spot on, if this is off by 10, 20%, if, you know, I just estimated the calories in this soup based on a progressive can, let's say that was off, this can add up over time. So really it just depends on the weight you're seeing on the scale, depending for your goals. Also, I wanted to add, I'm lucky my mom makes generally healthy meals for us to eat, even though sometimes they may be higher in protein. If you come from a family, let's say you're eating mostly, fast food, frozen food that's really not good for you, this can be an opportunity for you to cook with your loved ones, to learn how to integrate better eating habits to you and your family, which can really change everyone's lives in your household. So if you're not blessed like me for healthy meals, this is something you should consider. I put this camera down. So it's about 2:30 and I'm having another snack / meal. So usually I have whole plain Greek yogurt without extra sugar and flavorings, but unfortunately they ran out, so vanilla it is today. And then I mix in a serving of oats to get some fiber in there, so you get prebiotics and probiotics in one nutritious meal. I'll put the macros here. And that's another meal today. So I just finished the yogurt, but I'm still feeling a little snacky, so I have a nut mix. I'll put a short here of my typical nut mix. I ran out of dark chocolate. Seems like I'm running out of everything today, so this is just a smaller portion of my typical nut mix. So this one is, I'd say, a 1/4 cup of almonds, and then a super small portion of craisins. So in total, let me read these macros. Comes out to 260 calories, 18 grams of fat, 23 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of protein. So perfect bulking snack. You get, 260 calories, and look how small this is. You can eat that so easily. So I just changed. I'm gonna get ready to head to the gym soon. I'm gonna have a little snack my grandpa gave me. And while I was there, I also ate some crackers and dessert he wanted to force feed me with as usual. I did not eat that much, so I don't really have any macros for that. So I'm just gonna say 150 calories for carbs because I did not eat that much. And I'll put the macros on the screen for these little protein bars right here. Oh, man, I'm tired. So just got back from the gym, showered. Bench today was a deload week, so just 3 sets of bench, and ended up playing volleyball instead of finishing the workout, so that's fine. But for dinner, lazy dinner today with me and my mom. We just had some bean and burritos basically. So here are the macros for that. So I had 2 bean burritos, which equaled 660 calories, 22 grams of fat, 87 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber, and 34 grams of protein. I didn't really want to film me and my mom eating dinner, so sorry guys, did not get to eat with us. Guys, the bean burritos literally were just tortillas, beans. So I had 2 tortillas, a cup of beans, half a cup of beans in each tortilla, equaling 1 cup, and then a 1/4 cup of cheese on each one, some salsa, veggies, and spices. I'm not going to count this salsa and veggies. What is that, like 20 calories? I'll digest away anyways. It's not worth it, so don't worry about little stuff like that. Unless it's like peas and potatoes, starchy things, definitely count those. But counting like iceberg lettuce and a tomato, guys, it's not worth counting 5 calories and worrying about that. Ooh, tricky with the left hand. Success. So I'm gonna get ready to edit the video and some other videos. While I do that, I usually have my protein shake at the end of the night, just because my food's slightly digested and I can drink it before I go to bed and not feel super full. So this Fuel protein shake is actually pretty good. This is the salted caramel. I've been enjoying them. If you don't have that, I have some protein shake recipes I'll put up here that are super simple. I have a bulking one that's like over 600 calories and super easy to down. So the Huel with 2 cups of milk is 700 calories, 24 grams of fat, 47 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 56 grams of protein. So I mean, this thing's like 700 calories, which is fantastic. Let's go over my total for the day. Today I had 3,345 calories with 116 grams of fat, 358 grams of carbs, 53 grams of fiber, and 181 grams of protein. So I'm 183 right now. let's say 180 on average because of water weight, you know, I'm hitting a pound of protein per I'm hitting a gram of protein per pound of body weight. So my protein intake's pretty good. You know, like I said, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just a guy who likes fitness. So I'm not trying to do everything optimally. Sure, maybe my results are better if I got that sweet higher spot of 1.5 grams per pound of body weight, but it's not necessarily something I'm going to worry about. Also, you notice today I did not eat any meat. I do like meat. I usually eat meat, but as I said, it's Lent right now. My mom is Russian Orthodox, so a lot of these meals are vegan. So I still had dairy today. Yesterday I had some pork with my dad, so you know, it's not something I'm really worrying about, and I just adapt my meals as needed. You can always add chicken or eggs if you have a similar situation with your family. I should also add, you did not really see me eat any junk food today. I swear guys, I eat a lot of junk food. Well, I don't eat a lot of junk food, but I usually have junk food every day. You know, like my work will always have cookies, donuts, some random thing they buy. You know, the only thing I really don't eat is fast food often. I'll have pizza if someone brings it in. I'll have like Jimmy John's. I'll have Jersey Mike's if you have that around you. So I'm not really a health nut, but most of my days are nutritious and healthy. You know, so 80% of my days are very good. Maybe I've, like, I think last week, literally, we had pancakes at work, so I had pancakes. Then I have leftover pizza. Then my friends wanted to go out for dinner. Then I had a couple beers. Like, that day was literally trash. It was just garbage food. But most of my days look like this. So if 80% of your days look good, you'll make good progress, but just make sure that 80% doesn't start slipping into 70, then 60, then 50, right? And then your day slowly starts to get worse and worse and worse, and you're not on top of good, healthy eating. And you may also notice my fiber is pretty high. It's just how I eat, and yes, I do poop a lot. So if you have struggles, this is the way to do it. If you guys enjoy this type of video, let me know. Maybe I can make another one with more interesting meals, but I generally eat pretty boring stuff because I don't care for cooking. So this is the easiest way just to get in my calories. And I definitely will be upping my protein intake when I start a cut at some point when I hit this bench press record. So I expect to up my protein intake to keep most of my muscle mass while I try to lose like 10 pounds or so. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Hope to see everyone in the comments. Peace.